Hey man, don't be rushing me. Beat your ass for rushing me. We get on Call of Duty after, man. Yeah. Bet. Pinche cabrón. Hey, I'm rusty. I ain't played him forever, so. I ain't played my last 2-3 games. Bust your ass real quick. I know that. Alright. Alright.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in week 15.
Shit.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
Well, he didn't fumble. Need to be getting you some burn too. Hey man, I had to kick the ball off. He didn't have a strong enough leg to kick it out of the back. You on the 20. Oh yeah, I'm about to kick your ass. There you go.
Yard line. At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go! 70, Indy.
I can't believe they even let you play.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. Only a couple for him there.
Where your running back is?
First play, and it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's
about to win some major
reading a
awards.
play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fitzgerald.
Turn up.
That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
What we got?
The first carry for DeAndre Washington. 2 yards on the pickup.
Yeah, this game plan right here ain't gonna work for you.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Oh my God!
That's his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Why my dude?
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
On first down, Muhammad. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 5 now. Fitzgerald. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Ready to break. 61, matchbox light.
First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
3rd and 14.
16
Only
yards
on
is the
Madden.
pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll run on first down.
Where you going?
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights.
I was.
And
I'm
it's
back
now
now.
a 7-0
Hey man, I don't want to
game.
talk to you. I'm trying to play now.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
a handoff looking right.
45. He's right fucking there.
Yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The fuck? What did you? Oh, I hate when they do this shit.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
They go play action now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They'll try and throw for him with Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Running it, Washington. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 7-0. Oh. Sports.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Don't say nothing.
Play.
Now on first down, it's Washington again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
We got three, fellas, we got 3. Watch the edge.
Let's go. X3. 218, chopper. Let's go.
They'll run with Muhammad, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, Fitzgerald. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. Way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now. than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now a handoff here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, my
Nowhere
God.
to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Muhammad. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Operating from the gun, Fitzgerald. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions.
Bad
Not
throw.
an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on
Get
some
off the
change
block.
and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Got a man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Play action. Now Wilson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1.
82. He likes to sneak out late. Watch 82.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Damn.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
They're rusty.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Yo, come on, man.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
We don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Not today, you are. Not today.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. DeForest Buckner racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to run. But he's got a long way to go. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
Oh, my damn God, bro. Why you keep pausing the game? This nigga, man.
The football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I wasn't even on him, bro. I didn't even click on the dude. Boy.
And this one is right through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And avoids the contact by sliding. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Hey, 0-0.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They go again with Muhammad.
Oh, my God.
And some space here. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just keep the extra point winds up successful. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson flushed out right. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now a first down carry by Bell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Open man is lost, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting.
What the fuck? You went right by the motherfucker.
This drive, where they'll be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
They'll try to run this one in. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Russell Wilson taking it in. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check, 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 check 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On first down, Fitzgerald stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he slides to avoid the hit. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On first, here's Washington. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, go. Shoot.
Staying on the ground with Washington. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On third down, Muhammad. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Clear. Yes, yes.
Go get him.
Go.
We got 25 to Mike.
They'll run. It's Washington. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense will take over right at midfield. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
Here we go again.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, check Mike 20. Check Mike 21. There's a party now.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And that'll make it third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, it looked like
big dog, that won't get that won't, you won't win a playoff game. Good game.
On first down, Muhammad.
Just a bad game. I don't got a feel of it right now.
Second and 4.
I see you in the playoff. I'll knock you out.
It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
You won't catch me fresh off the trip, off the plane.
The leverage up front, good blocking. Nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's forced out left. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Pass first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown.
You ain't built like that, dog. Stop.
So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets him a little bit closer.
You got to play perfect games.
So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Wilson.
What?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Man, shut up. I'll beat you in the playoffs. Shut up.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. And for
Dog,
a
you
few
trash.
times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans.
You definitely won't win the playoff game.
Things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. On the toss play, this is Washington. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. To throw on 3rd down. Fitzgerald airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh,
now the
my
Bears going to
God.
call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final
Don't
stages.
don't get hyped, man. You need to win the playoff game. He ain't gonna do that in the playoff.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. And this is incomplete. By the way, I got to
4 for 7. Boy, you so garbage.
Plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Oh, man.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt.
Man, it's regular season, big dog. Go get you a Super Bowl.
But they still ate up time, got points. So, it's not mission accomplished.
The way you play?
Close.
Nah, big dog.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Show it.
Alert. Bang out. Bam.
Now Wilson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep down. He's got it at the 15. And he takes
Woo,
this thing
7 for
way
22.
down into
Bad
Chicago
outing.
territory. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Bears, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5.
The young